Welcome to BRC TV as we count down to the end of the racing season. This year, Tony Gollan will win the Metropolitan Trainers Premiership for the 8th year in a row. We hear from Tony every week, so we thought this week we might do things a little differently, and we spoke to some of the other people inside the stable who helped make the whole operation tick. Here with Craig Kavanagh, 8th year in a row the Tony Gollan stable has won the Metropolitan Trainers title here in Brisbane. It's a great achievement, Cav.
Yeah, no, it's a very good achievement. From where he come from, a 15-year-old before he got involved with horses, giving his old man a hand and employing all his mates to do his work for him instead of him doing it. It's been a great achievement.
Give us a little bit of an insight into Tony. We see the professional guy on race day who's so slick with his media interviews, but there's another side, isn't there?
Oh, there's a fair few sides, Nathan. Probably don't have enough time to let you know what most of them are, but there is a there is a work side to Tony, and there's a when work's finished, there's another side to Tony. We got 30 staff here, from track work riders to ground staff to girls that work in the office. It's a big operation, and you got to work together to be successful.
Is there a few mornings he turns up late, maybe on a Sunday or after a night out?
Monday mornings is usually his worst. That's just probably after the winter carnival, those after race parties. They took their toll on him.
Georgie Cartwright, you've been with the Gollan stable for almost 12 months now. Tell us about that first 12 months.
Yeah, it's been a great 12 months. I've really enjoyed my time here so far, and it's a great bunch of people that we work with. We have good banter. We have a break here in the mornings in the office, and a fair bit goes on there with banter here and there. So.
Obviously it takes a lot of people to run a big stable like this, and you're sort of proud to be part of a team like that?
Yeah, definitely. All the staff here, they work very hard, and they really put pride into the work that they do, and it's a lot of horses, and it can be hard and challenging at times, but once we all sort of work together, it's great to get the results. Riding Needorp in the Nudgy Stakes, I was just about to come out of my time in a week after that, so I really needed that win, and she's been a horse that I've ridden quite a bit throughout that prep, and it was great to finally get the win on her.
All of them are my favorites, I try to be the same with all the horses. I love all of them, but yes, Barbie was one of my most favorite horses here.
Outback Barbie is going to charge late. Here comes the post, they hit it. Barbie, I'd say, got up. I reckon Outback Barbie beat in trepidations in the last stride.
For me, working in Gollan Racing has been such a big experience. Tony and our trainer, Kavanagh, he has been such a great man with us. They have given me the opportunity to strap some horses that maybe I will never do. My best experience was with Crown in the Magic Millions. Anyone was expecting for her best, and then she got the chocolate.
Snow Valley, the insider Theory, flashing like the insiders. Crone, photo, Crone's dime at a Theory, and Crone looks like it'll get up.
Yeah, he's all right. He's a bit hot and cold, but he's pretty chill most of the time.
When you go too fast on one of the morning?
I have stuffed up a few gals, but he's pretty understanding usually.
Do you get enjoyment out of when you see a horse win after you've ridden in the morning?
Yeah, definitely. There's that Setanta that won not too long ago. I was riding it, a bit of work. I didn't back it, but everyone else seemed to and did well on it.
Tremonte the inside, Tremonte Kisicano from also flanked up Match Destruction. Setanta flashing late as well. Tremonte's in front near the line, but flashing, there's about three of them. Gee, what a finish.
They're all over the place. Out wide, it's going to be Setanta.
He's got a great understanding about his horses, and he very rarely he gives you maybe one or two pointers. He reads the race very well, and it's quite easy to ride for him actually. Obviously he's the Premier Trainer for quite a number of years now, and certainly for any jockey riding for him, he's a huge attribute to anybody.
Talking about Tony Gollan today, and you rode $1 million winner for him there on the Gold Coast in January, so it's been a great effort from Tony to win his 8th consecutive Metro Premiership.
Yeah, it was really good to see. Obviously, he's a great trainer, but probably a lot of people don't know about him. He's a very caring trainer.
Caring, can you expand on that for us?
Oh, well, I mean, like, you know, he's quite understanding, you know, he's very caring, you know, he gets a bit emotional with his riders.
So he's fairly measured when you put in a bad one?
Yeah, he's very subdued. I shouldn't laugh, but that's the way it is.
Being part of this team is pretty important, you know, like when a horse is racing, a lot of work comes behind that. Like, since every morning we work with them, we take care of them, we try to make them happy, everyone happy. So yeah, Tony they have teaching us like that way, like they are pretty good at it.
He has teach me a lot of things, Tony and Mr. Cavanaugh. Yes, they are like really good teachers, you know. I have been learning a lot of things here, and I think that this is the best place to learn things about racing in Australia, yeah.
So this calm guy we see in front of the camera, there's another side?
Yeah, no, there is. Look, ultimately, you know, I think, look, he's a great trainer. I think he's a pretty good bloke, but there's all the other side to him. I remember I got injured one day at the jump outs here, and he literally wanted to carry me back, so he's very caring.
Yeah, like sort of his old man used to keep him in line, and I'm pleased to see that he did learn from his old man when he was coming through early days of his training, and he's carrying on from me.
Yeah, well, he's certainly done his dad proud and also his mum proud as well.
Yeah, oh, very proud. You know, like sort of DJ up above looking down on, you know, he'd be very, very happy if he was still here today. And Paulette, she gets very emotional every time Tony trains a winner. She loves a baby boy, and she enjoys it when he wins a race.
This doesn't get any better. I tell you, this is great. And Peter on the stage here, and you know, oh, it's just a great feeling. And I didn't know where to look. I thought Jonker was going to hang on, and I'd seen him behind a wall of horses, and all of a sudden off he went. So that's unreal, you know. 1-2 here in a Group 1 at home, and this is home now, so it's fantastic.
Ryan Maloney edged 7 wins clear in the Metropolitan Jockeys race at Eagle Farm on Wednesday. With just 3 meetings to go, we spoke to Ryan and asked him what it would mean to him to win a maiden premiership here in Queensland. Ryan, you gained an extra win on Macovey Cove on Wednesday. Winning this premiership, is it something that you set out to do, or has it just happened that way?
It's, you know, it's probably at the start of the season. It's obviously a year long, so probably really didn't come into my focus until I got back from Sydney, and obviously Jimmy was down in Sydney too, so he was obviously my main competitor, and when he didn't get a sort of break on me, I realised I had the backings of Tony and David. So it certainly became a sort of main focus once I got back from the autumn.
It's not over yet, still 3 meetings to go, but if you were to win the premiership, what would it mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. But obviously my family, all my supporters, obviously Tony and David, and my family, my main supporters. So it just shows you basically how what a great season you've had winning a premiership and being the premier rider in a very cutthroat industry. Plenty of good riders in Queensland, and yeah, it means quite a big deal.
Bart, we're back to Doomben for Saturday race this week. I think the highlight for me is the return of Miami Flice, a filly that looks up to stakes class, but no gimme for her from that wide gate.
It is a tricky start if you've got a double finger barrier, but she's got great speed out of the gates, and I think she'll cross them, but not at $1.80.
Okay, well if she's not for you, where are you going to go to find us a winner?
Going to race 3 is our first bet. Number 3, Tamerlade. He's a consistent horse, 6 starts and never out of a place, but he's consistent at something else. He's just slow out of the barrier. He's like
like you.
Yeah, but I'm still 4 lengths in front of you when we get to the first turn. He is a horse who's consistently slow out, so that puts him back near the tail of the field. Time for him to get some luck.
One we saw win here a fortnight ago, and he won by a furlong, Indispensable. You think he can win again?
I like the way he's going here in Queensland. I thought he was unlucky at Ipswich 2 starts back. He got a soft lead 2 weeks ago here, and he just bowled it away. He was never challenged.
And is there one more there?
I think race 8, Hard Labour, looks hard to beat. Hoping to get each way odds, consistent type. She's got a good strike rate, 5 from 9. And I thought at Grafton, the win down there was dominant. She's handy at the turn, and always looked the winner in the home straight. So.
Oh, there was a nice string to a bow there that she could sit a little bit closer, because we've seen her get back here in town. So
I think from the gate they've got to go forward.
Well, good luck, Bart, and hopefully there's some winners there on Saturday.
Thanks, mate.